Hey everybody, I'm Amelia, and welcome to an exciting game here today. Today we are playing the brand new DLC for Cloudpunk called City of Ghosts. They're calling this a sequel-sized DLC. It's available right now. It came out a few days ago. The developer sent me a copy of it, so I'm gonna check it out for you guys. This will continue the story of Rania, our beloved delivery worker, as she explores the city of Nivalis in this cyberpunk futuristic world full of dystopian corporations and exploitation and capitalism and all that great stuff. And it's going to be a huge update here. The DLC is available, and it follows Rania, and it also follows a second new character that we'll learn about as we go here. I'm going to check this out for an episode. We might bring it back for more if you guys are interested in seeing how it plays out. I might bring this on a stream or something like that down the road. I loved the first playthrough, so if you didn't see that, go back and take a look at it. This is a continuation of that story, so it is kind of a sequel. I'm very excited. This game is amazing, and I can't wait to check out more of it. And they sweetened the pot. Ion Lands, the developer, just announced that there is another title coming out in the Cloudpunk universe called Nivalis, and it is more of a slice-of-life sim, where it sounds like will be a separate story managing a noodle stand or something like that, to that effect, like managing a restaurant inside of the city of Nivalis and following a new story under that. It sounds a little different, and it sounds very cool, so I'm excited for that too. For now, let's check out City of Ghosts for a brief playthrough of the beginning of the game here and see what's new. Get to see how Ronnie is doing, and let's find out more. Let's go. If you didn't watch the last one, go back and watch it. I don't remember exactly what all happened there. We're in it though. We're in the Mercantile District right now. Now, the thing here is that there is... Get to your Hova, okay. Switch to third-person view. Oh, that's right. So we have a big, wide, detailed view like this, and we can also switch to that new kind of third-person look-around view. This is one of the updates that was added after we played through. Now, it doesn't look like we're Rania. That certainly doesn't look like Rania. And we can zoom in to a first-person view also. This is all stuff that was added to the original game after we play through it, so we're going to experience all of the details, which is great. Now, I don't remember the city that well. I remember some of the city. Luckily, we have our nice little map down there to use still. I don't know if I like playing in the first-person mode or if the third-person mode is better. I think it depends on the scene. But for now, as much as I can, I'm going to play in first-person. Now, there are some pickups around here, too. We should take a look at that, because there was a lot of things we were picking up before that we're trying to collect all of. And I just want to see what this one is over here. A lot of it didn't matter when I remember it correctly. It was just random things like plasteel parts. Yeah, like random components that we never really found a good use for. We were never like strapped for money or needing to craft a bunch of things, so I didn't know why we picked up all those things. Look at that little guy. Little Roomba thing cleaning the streets. I like it. You're not doing a great job. There's stuff over here though, buddy. Over here, this way. Yeah, whatever. So this game originally was played like this. This is the original view for the game. And then they added in that behind third-person camera. And now they have this first-person camera too. It's pretty cool. So Morpho. Hey, Morpho. How's it going?
This is my Hava. You're in the way.
I am Officer Morpho, Corpsec Junior Cadet in training. And you are under arrest, Mr. Hayse.
In training? You can't arrest me.
My training is complete. I begin my first shift tomorrow morning.
Great. I look forward to being arrested then.
I aim to have an exemplary first day as a Corpsec officer. I must impress upon my superiors the seriousness with which I approach my duties, and solemnity and respect in which I hold the ancient and venerable Corpsec Civil Enforcement Agency. As such, I aim to make an impressive and prestigious arrest as soon as my shift begins.
Good for you, Corpbot. You got any smokes?
Morpho, and I do not imbibe tobacco, alcohol, or illegal drugs.
We're not gonna have much in common, Morpho. We might not be best friends after all.
Citizen, I am escalating my tone to level 3 aggression.
Uh-oh.
You will not be allowed to evade me, as I plan to arrest you at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Mr. Hayse, you are accused of...
Come on, get in the Hava then.
Excuse me?
You can come with me. That keep you happy?
Why, yes, that would be acceptable. But I do not understand.
Let's go for a drink, Corpbot. I need to make a call, and it's not gonna be pretty. I need some liquid courage first. You're buying.
Even though I have no desire to socialize with you, accompanying you would ensure you do not escape.
Perfect.
And I do have some discretionary funds to aid in the investigation of high-profile criminals.
That's the spirit.
All right. So we're bringing Morpho with us. All right, so how do I...
Hey,
oh, my
Jack,
God.
give me a nav point for the nearest, cheapest, best booze.
So steer left,
My new
steer
friend
right,
Morpho wants to treat us.
brake, accelerate, ascend, descend. Okay, got it. Jank.
Your automata appears to be faulty.
Hey, me and Jank been through a lot, okay? He's just a little flaky.
Generating nav point for all that exists when the tree falls in the empty library. Enjoy your giraffe.
See? He gave
Yeah,
us the
he's
nav
good.
point. And he mostly makes sense. So it was Morpho, right? What's your deal? Why'd you want to join the sec? Who put you on to me? You like it in Nivalis? How much money you got?
Yes,
A lot of
I
questions.
am Morpho. I have no deal. I have dreamed of being a CorpSec agent since my programming was reset. I must protect the anonymity of my sources. I am here to serve the corporate citizens' safety and freedoms within the city. It does not matter whether I like Novalis or not. I have 1,077 credits.
That's a decent stack of limbs, but how do you know they're real? I'll need to check them.
I assure you, they are legal tender.
I'm a certified credit inspector. I have to evaluate their authenticity. Now.
I did not realize you were a credit inspector.
Well, this guy's very gullible.
Well. I trust these are all in order.
I can't believe that worked.
Excuse me?
Oh, just as I thought. You can't use these. I've seen plenty of counterfeit limbs in my time, and these are some of the worst.
How can that be? I just got them from...
Conning a poor, naive robot out of his limbs. That's a new low there. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not for this guy. Maybe that's normal for this guy.
Listen up, Morpho. If you spend these, you might get kicked out of CorpSec before you start. Well, if that's what you want.
No.
Then don't worry. I'll make sure no one knows you had them.
Thank you.
Oh,
That
God. You're
is a
so
relief.
kind.
No problem. But now you owe me, okay?
That only seems fair.
Was your CorpSec training rigorous, Morpho?
Yes, CorpSec only recruits the best and brightest.
Oh, boy. All right, so we're back in the city flying around. It's good to be back. I love flying around in the city with the Hava. I like the angles and stuff we can do for flying too. Everything just flies really straight if you can, and it's really nice to just get around in the city. We're headed to Avalon Heights. No idea where we're actually going to though, like what we're doing here. We're just buying a drink before we're going to the dim sum bar to buy a drink before we get going here, I guess. Oh, get out of the way, man! Rolling roadblock, come on. So you can either fly low and try to avoid some traffic, or fly high and try to avoid the traffic. But no matter what, if you stick to the big roads, it rides a little faster. I like that we're starting with a new character though, and he's a bit different. He seems like he's like more familiar with the city than Rania was. So I went the wrong way though. Speaking of familiar, we missed our turn here. We gotta head up here. This is great. I just love the city. I love the way everything looks. It's got a cool style to it. All right, so we're landing here over here someplace. Can I park here? There we go. All right, so we'll hop out. Is Morpho coming with me to the bar? Oh, he is coming with me to the bar. Nice. I just love looking around in the city. It's so good in first person. It's so good. Hey, man. And you couldn't really get close to the characters before. Now you can. You get a good look around. It's awesome. All right, so we're headed to this dim sum bar over here. This one? We just left one across town.
Here's what we have in stock.
Oh, the characters are back. Small sushi plate? Okay, I guess so. Buy that too.
Thanks, bud.
Buy some food, buy some
again.
drinks.
Are you going to drink the whole bottle?
Is there a law
What's it
against
to you?
that, Murph?
Yeah, what's it to you?
Cadet Morpho. And no, but I do not recommend it.
Why do you care? Isn't it easier to arrest me tomorrow if I'm passed out drunk?
It is impossible to arrest someone who has choked to death on their own vomit.
Good point.
Well, then it's great that you're here to make sure I don't do that. You know what you are, Morpho?
A corpsec cadet.
My only
A
friend.
narc. A stooge, a traitor to your social class, and a big fun vacuum. But don't worry. One night with me, and you'll never be the same.
If I am a fun vacuum, what are you?
I'm the straw that stirs the drink. Now be quiet for a minute while I make this call.
To whom?
Hey, it's me, Hayse. I want my old job back. I want to come back to Cloudpunk.
We're going back to work. Now we're into Rania. See what's going on with her. So this is her
I
apartment.
wonder what she dreams about.
You told her she could come with you.
Puppy!
If she could stay awake.
But you knew she would get sleepy.
I did, Kamis. It was a long day.
Camus is a real dog
But
now.
a good one. Even if we didn't go to the park.
There just aren't that many parks in Nivalis, Kamis. Not in Midtown, anyway.
I understand. I am excited to get back to work.
Sorry, Kamis. It's just me tonight. I kind of want some time alone. Is that okay?
Yes.
You'll be fine. I'll be back before you know it.
Yes.
See you later, Kamis.
Camus, our former ship AI, and now he's our dog. Your dog AI. He was always a dog, though, which was always fun. Man, I loved that first game. Playing this is going to make me want to go play that, which is the fun part. It's a good playthrough. All right, so we're back.
Did you
Over here.
call?
You know I didn't.
What if I came along? You have worked for Cloudpunk for 2 months, and I am never allowed to come. I was a good helper on the first night.
You were, Kamis.
Yeah, he was.
I will be quiet, then it will be like you are alone. I will be extra quiet.
Oh,
I
Camus,
know
you're coming
I am
too?
annoying
All right.
sometimes.
You're not annoying, Kamis. You really want to come?
More than anything else in the world.
How can I say no to that? Come on then, let's go.
My second night. I wonder if it will be like the first.
It's been 2 months. He's
Let's
been
find
out
out.
yet? Probably will be. So now she is a little more worldly in the city. She's been here for a couple months. She's no longer the hayseed from outside the city, you know? She might know what's up a little bit more. Infinitely more wise than when she left. This one's not mine, though. This one's mine. Did it save my vehicle from before? Because I know we upgraded the vehicle at one point. I think it did. I think it did save the vehicle that I had purchased before.
Let's
All
hope
right.
this old Hava will make it through another night.
We should
it's the
try
old
to
one,
hit
okay.
less than 127 people tonight.
I am so tired. Is it acceptable to start work with a coffee break? Hey, wait, I didn't hit that many people.
This is true. I stopped counting.
Ha, ha. Let's just try to get through tonight without killing anyone else or each other.
Do you think about what happened on your first night with Control and Cora?
Yes, I'm really trying not to, though.
Okay. I am excited to start a new shift. I hope we almost die less often.
Same. Kamis, toggle our Cloudpunk service status tag to available.
What?
Yeah.
I can't.
Damn it. Right, you're not my automata anymore.
I am a dog.
Yep, now he's just a dog.
Activate generic automata.
Automata now available in generic limited mode. How can I help you today, sir?
Right, I forgot about you.
Oh,
Just
limited.
log into the automated Cloudpunk job allocation server. I'm clocking in for the night.
Delivery available at Cloudpunk HQ.
All right.
Would you like to activate my limited offer, monthly subscription, premium mode?
You ask every night. I told you no.
The free
I don't
version's
want to
so much
start the
better.
night
It's
in the
it's
red.
just fine.
Premium mode is now available, free of charge, courtesy of Cloudpunk.
Oh, perks.
Wait, really? Then yeah, go ahead, unlock or whatever.
Premium mode unlocked. It is a pleasure to serve you, ma'am.
Ma'am, about time.
Oh.
Although,
Ma'am?
I know, Kamis, I know. Generic automata, just call me Rania, please.
Yes, Rania.
So what should I call you? Are you listening, generic automata? I need a better name for you.
You may choose any name you desire.
Any suggestions, Kamis?
Oh, choosing a name sounds fun. There are so many options. Susan, Renata, Rasmussen,
Naming names.
Fungible, Alexandria Titania Elizabetha Swanson.
Generic automata. So, Jen. Your name is Jen.
Oh, Jen.
Aw,
Very well, Rania. Please enjoy your premium automata features.
What are they? You know what? It can wait for now. Let's focus on this first delivery. I want to get off to a good start tonight.
Oh, I kind of cut our dialogue off there. We could have drove around a little more and find out more, but that's all right. Let's get our package. First of all, let's go over here. There's something back over this way. Circuit board, sure. All right, pick up payload, and we're off.
So where is this package going? We don't have a nav point. Jen, why isn't the Cloudpunk job allocation server telling us where to go?
The job allocation server is offline.
we would normally have a call from Control by now. Old Control.
We don't have a controller now, Kamis. We just take whatever job the algorithm gives us. No chat, no special jobs.
Oh,
That is boring.
yeah, it is.
I remember a lady control at the end of your first shift.
She dumped us after one night, Kamis. We're stuck with the algorithm now.
Is that better?
You might think so, but no. Drivers who don't have an allocated controller get all the shitty jobs. If things don't pick up soon, we won't make rent this month.
Hey, driver
Uh-oh.
14FC, you read me? Or you prefer Rania, right?
Who is that?
Well, you're
New
in luck,
control?
Rania. The job allocation server's down for maintenance, and I snap you up. I'm your new controller. I think
Oh,
we're
cool.
gonna make a great team.
Oh, me too. Nice to meet you. So where am I going, Control?
The Marrow, setting a nav point now.
On my way.
Ugh,
I was
Marrow.
just saying
All
how
right.
I didn't have a controller.
Well, you have one now, and I have to ask you some questions, Rania. That okay?
What kind?
There have been some issues with our driver database. We seem to have lost all your records.
Oh boy.
That's why you were ranked so low and didn't have a controller. I looked into it though, and you have a high commendation rating, and your delivery stats are good.
How are my customer reviews?
Exemplary.
Yeah.
You're fast, Rania. Your scores are high, but they could be higher.
Right. After my first night, I try not to go too fast. Take fewer risks.
It's not just you that gets rated. Each Cloudpunk controller has a rating at the end of the night too. My rating's based on how well my drivers do, so this is no time for slacking.
Uh-oh.
No time for playing it safe.
How many controllers are there?
I like the way they do the dialogue when we cut between areas. It seems like it picks it up right where we left off for the most part. That's always a nice thing.
Who knows? But I want to be top tonight, and I think you can help me get there.
I'll do my best, but I'm still pretty new to this.
You're a natural. And I'm gonna level with you. The rest of my stable of drivers, well, they aren't exactly speedsters. My ex-husband could teach him a thing or two about finishing fast.
Just give me the questions then, I guess.
Nah, I'll catch you after you make your delivery. I'm gonna have my coffee first. Triple espresso, come to mama.
Coffee? So if you can drink, you're not never mind.
Yeah, so there was a little confusion. Like, is Control an actual computer, or are they people? Is the thing. So it seems like this one is people, which is interesting, because so many things are automated here. All right, so we are. Oh God! Everybody get out of the way. It puts me at a different height than what I came in on. Let's make our first delivery here. when I get above these guys. So yeah, this city's really cool. I'm glad to be back in it. I'm so excited that they came with DLC, and I'm glad it's so massive. So the last game was like 10 hours, so I'm guessing this is about the same, which is pretty great. But yeah, if you guys want to see more of this, let me know. I'd be totally down for doing it on a live stream or something like that, possibly. Would be kind of fun to do, I think. It's a good game after all. It's fun to play. All right. So, our parking area is where here? This is one where we have to park over here, I think. Oh, we have to park way over here. All right. Park it here and then we'll walk on up. All right, Kamis. So, there's got to be an elevator going up here someplace. Looks like it's right there. We spent a lot of time looking around for different things. We wanted to find like all of the game cartridges. I don't know if it's necessary. There wasn't much of a reason to collect these things. Is it coming down? It's coming down. Okay, good. There's a little guy in there that controls it. Hey, guy. Kamis, you coming? Get on, bud. Good boy. I love that we have a dog companion that follows us around. All right, looks like we're going straight down this way. Broken down car right here. Love it. You can see a little clutter in that kind of thing better being in this close up. The character models are not super great. I don't know. They're okay. There's not very many of them, though, I don't think. Well, maybe there is. Actually, I do kind of like the way their bodies are built with the limbs and stuff. Oh, here it is. First delivery, no problem. Easy peasy.
Well, this delivery was very normal, Kamis.
What do you
No
mean?
bombs? No nothing.
I guess I just kind of expected to meet someone weird, or I don't know.
It is not like that first night. Everything seems calmer. It is all the same, but it is also all different.
I guess that's a good thing. Hold tight, Kamis. I'll be back at the Hava in a sec.
Yeah, so nothing weird going on. What is this? What is this place? How is it like this? No explosions, no nothing? You're holding out on me, game? Come on, where's the explosions? Let's kick this off at the bang. All right, made it back to the Hava.
Hey, Rania. No personal history, high ratings, and a clean record. I was just thinking, you must have family in CorpSec.
Hell no.
So what's your story then?
Is that the first question?
Nope, that's friendly conversation. You won't get much of it from me. Not tonight. We have work to do, 14FC.
So, give me a job.
You got it. Meadow Market. There's a package waiting. It's real close. I'm planning optimal routes for you tonight, Rania.
Perfect.
No more low-status jobs from the automated algorithm for you. All jobs are
yeah, the
handpicked,
first job was
urgent,
easy.
and pay well. Unlike previous controllers, I want us to be the best.
Okay. Questions later then?
Nope, we're maximizing our time here. Questions as you go. As long as you can run and talk at the same time.
Certainly
Let's
try.
find out.
When you find the package, just grab it and keep going. Full name?
Rania.
Full name.
We don't have full names back home. I'm just Rania from Era.
And Ara is?
Was my mother.
Family.
None.
Dependents?
None.
So,
Education?
well, we got a dog.
None that would be recognized in Nivalis.
You feel like a
Sexuality?
kid at home too.
None of your business.
We just
None
need to
ya.
put something on the form.
Do we?
I'll just put, still deciding.
Don't bother. How many more questions?
Marital status?
Married to a prince, heir to the throne.
I'll put single. Financial status?
One missed rent payment away from destitution.
Insurance status?
What do you think?
No insurance, maximum risk. Political affiliations?
Neo-anarchist, anti-capitalist activist.
At least 2 of those words could get you arrested.
Probably.
Centrist.
Centrist.
Just like everyone else.
Everyone that's not in a CorpSec re-education program.
You know, I thought you'd be smart enough to keep your politics to yourself.
Oh.
Yeah, well, the last 2 months living in Nivalis have been a bit of an eye-opener.
Want to tell me about it?
Nope.
Nope. We almost done?
Last couple. Any day jobs?
Well,
Out with it.
I play flute. I mean, I might play again, I guess.
I'll put no. Last question, ambitions.
Other
None.
than smash the system.
Are you gonna steal my job? Or try to get signed up by Curzona?
Your job? No way. No offense. And Curzona, the massive multinational delivery company that forcibly recruits drivers and works them to death. Please see my previous answer, re-anarchism.
All right. Well, believe it or not, that went better than usual. Good luck with the delivery, Rania. Control out.
Wait, Control, can I ask you something in return?
Seems only fair.
Okay.
The accidents, the disasters, and the bombings.
What about them?
Are they getting better? I mean, in the past few months, have things improved?
This is the Twilight, Rania. Literally and figuratively, is that the word? The one that means in books.
Literally means... It doesn't matter. What's your point?
Nivalis is a city on the precipice, on the verge of blinking out. Some days are better, some days worse. But eventually, the whole thing is gonna slide into the ocean. The city lights will be swallowed by the waves, or swallowed by something worse. There's a beast under there, and it is hungry. It's waiting for the day when we slip into its maw, and that day's been coming for a long time now. I might be dead before it happens, or it might happen tonight. But there's no point worrying about something you can't change.
I didn't peg you as one of those doomsday cultists, Control. What if we can save it?
I'm no cultist, Rania, but the end of the world seems more likely than someone saving it.
Everyone seems so gloomy. No one thinks anything will ever get better. What if something changed already, for the better?
Cora knows. You're an optimist, all right, Rania.
I've been called a lot of things before, but never that.
Well, listen up, wide-eyed country girl. There have been 17 major disasters since we started this conversation.
Well, shit.
Let me finish. 17, which is way below average, so you never know. Now, less navel-gazing and more work, please. You're on the clock, 14FC. Come on, control out.
All right. So let's go meet our first citizen of the new DLC here. I love the conversations. It's so good. The voice acting's so good. It's just nice to listen to. It's like well written. And the writing really stood out the whole way through last time. Like completely throughout the entire game. So I'm very excited to be back with brand new characters here. It's gonna be very, very good. I like the new control. Don't know if I trust her fully here. But also not as mean as the last control was, so not at first anyways. He had his ups and downs. Then again, Ronnie also seems to be more confident now too. So it's kind of a nice little change of pace. She's like, you know, being more forthright in some answers with less concern, you know, maybe. She's able to talk about playing flute, which she hid that for a long time with the last control. So she's like admitting to certain things and you know, being herself more, you know, not afraid to talk about her past and that kind of thing. Which we already know, so we don't need to like dwell on it too much. Like she could say nope with that one question because we know the answer to everything, how that first night went, or you know, how it all played out. But now we don't need to rehash all that because we already know it as the viewers here, right? Now I need a map for this one because we are on the opposite end. I'm going the wrong way. That's what I had a feeling. I thought it was behind me. Okay. We're going to Avalon Heights. Let's turn around. You're technically not supposed to do this. I'm sure the other drivers hate it when somebody stops in the middle of the flight plan here. But you know what? Sometimes you got to go in the right direction. I'm going to fly low to avoid everything. It's good to be back. Very, very good to be back. And I'm really excited about this next game that they just announced too, Nivalis. If it's gonna be like, you know, just more of an open world city kind of thing where you can just kind of do whatever in the city to achieve your job and that kind of thing. I don't know what to expect from it. So obviously Cloudpunk puts us as a delivery driver, so we get to like tour around, meet all kinds of different people. But if as a restaurant owner, what's the life going to be like? That said, there's probably thousands of different stories they could tell in this world. So it is just a great setting that they can use for an infinite number of games if they need to, which is great because we'll get Cloudpunk 3, Cloudpunk 4, we'll get the Cloudpunk TV show, spin-off series, just for make all of the Cloudpunk things. It's really gonna be quite good for that. I feel like Cloudpunk 6 seasons the movie for the TV show, and then it develops into a bigger project, multi-franchise property. Should be amazing. Or not, whatever. You know what? I'm just happy with a couple of good games too. That's also very good. All right, we're talking to this guy over here. Hello.
Hi, is anyone home? I have a package.
I don't want it. Wait, do I know you?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
I think I saw you near the spire.
Right.
Oh, I don't remember the last game very much.
I need you to leave.
You don't want the package?
I did, but I've been compromised. It could be a trap. You should dump it. Forget you met me.
That bad,
All right.
huh?
Absolutely.
Corpsec?
I wish. The chorus.
The chorus.
If anyone says the word again, pretend you never heard it.
Right, so in the trash?
Right.
I have to ask, what was it supposed to be?
What's the Cloudpunk rule?
Don't ask what's in the package. But I'm really terrible at following that one. And if it's going in the trash anyway...
It's documents revealing the true identities of chorus members in Nivalis. But I'm exposed. They know I'm onto them. The information could be compromised, or it could be a trap. Or you might just be carrying a bomb.
Shit, not for the first time.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for the warning, I guess.
Stay safe, Rania.
You too, Don.
So there's some new factions popping up then. The chorus, we haven't heard them mentioned
You still
before.
have the package? This is not how package delivering is supposed to work.
I know, Kamis. He didn't want it.
Why not?
It's a trap, or a bomb. I don't know. Let's dump it. Jen, give me a nav point for a trash chute to the bottom of the ocean.
Nav point generated.
All right, so let's drop this package off and see if it explodes. Because that might be cool to see. Is it going to be far? Oh, it's not that bad. All right. We'll get over there. Who is this?
Hey, Rania. We don't know each other, but we spoke outside the Synwave a few months back.
Uh-huh.
I'm Amelia.
Sure. What do you want, Amelia?
You have a package, right? For Don?
I'm not allowed to say.
Bring it to me. You're gonna dump it anyways. I'll make it worth your while.
I don't know what you're talking about. And if I did, it could get me fired.
We don't have time for this, Rania. The chorus are dangerous. You have no idea what you're getting mixed up in. Bring me the package and get yourself out of this mess. Sending you a nav point now.
See, this is like a bad idea.
The package is emitting light in a repeating pattern.
I see it. Quiet, you two. Amelia, what do you know about this package?
It's not a bomb. It's not dangerous. Except in the information it carries.
How can I trust you?
That's the kind of question I want you to ask, Rania. It shows me that you're thinking, at least a little. You should ask that question about everyone you know.
What will you do with the information in the package?
You remember Rubric?
Mm-hmm.
You thought he was the most dangerous man in Midtown, right? Well, he's just one tiny part of the chorus, Rania. If you get that package to me, I'll use what's inside to hurt him.
I don't like that dude. I don't like that dude at all.
I'll think about it. Jen, close the channel.
Yeah, I don't like that dude at all. So I'm okay with this plan. You know, we always break the rules and it ends up okay for me. So we'll just tell our controller that we dumped it.
Seems nice. Will we take her the package?
What do you think, Kamis? I'm sure it could get me fired.
We could ask Control.
That's gonna
Control
definitely get us
only cares
fired.
about how fast we make deliveries, and asking her could make things more complicated.
I think we should take it to Amelia, but it is your choice.
At least the flashing has stopped. It was giving me a sore head. Let's just get rid of it fast.
I agree with Kamis. The dog is always right. Let's listen to the doggy. All right, Amelia.
I'm glad you came.
Tell me how you're going to use this to hurt Rubric.
The less you know, the safer you'll be.
That's probably true.
In this case, I'm willing to take the risk.
On your head. Rubric is a node for the chorus. That means he's a low-level member, but he does their bidding.
What about his boss, Lomo?
Lomo isn't his boss. Not really. If push came to shove, Rubric could snap his fingers and Lomo would be replaced by some other mobster.
And you?
I was displaced by Rubric. The chorus places members in specific positions within society. They needed a member of the criminal underworld. They have hands on all the levers of power. Why are you scowling at me?
I don't know. Sounds like your standard crazy conspiracy theory to me.
It's a conspiracy fact. With these names, I can blackmail Rubric. I can leak them on the Undernet, or threaten to. He'll be blamed for it. The chorus will come for him.
Wait, you're just gonna threaten him?
All I need to do is scare him off to get my old job back.
Wait, that wasn't the deal.
Yeah.
You're supposed to take Rubric out.
I can't get rid of him completely, but I can scare him off.
Great.
That will have to be enough. Even if this information is wrong, I don't think he knows that. It's leverage over him, and that's all I need. Another weapon in an information war.
Great.
Yeah, so glad I'm part of this now.
Hey, he's not going to be happy about this. And I've transferred you some limbs. You did the smart thing, Rania.
It doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, I was supposed to say that. It really doesn't feel that way. Okay, cool.
Rania, we just got a job in. High risk, low pay, need someone fast and reckless. It's got your name all over it.
Great. What's the job?
You heard of a guy called the Phase Runner?
Nope.
Me neither, but he insists he's famous.
All right.
Anyway, we need you to grab a package from HQ and take it to him.
On my way.
He says he's a secret vigilante, so be careful, I guess.
Should I be worried about vigilantes?
I'd be worried about anyone who's eager to tell you their secret vocation.
Right? Who just goes around saying that? Well, I'm loving the game so far. Cloudpunk City of Ghosts. It's on Steam right now. Check it out. If you loved the first game, this seems like it'll be much, much more of the same, which is a great thing indeed. And if you want to see more of this, let me know. I'd be glad to check this out on an upcoming stream. I stream quite often, so hit the notification icon if you want to see more stuff from me. Other than that, I'll be back really soon for something else. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.